What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me. Let's get into it. All right, so we are just 1 week after the debut of Reacher Season 2, one of my absolute favorite shows right now. I got to give it up. This show, it's got everything. It's got the action. Amazon Prime really... This was a show that when it came out last year, I was like, okay... I like Alan Ritchson. Since I saw him on Smallville, so he was on Smallville as Aquaman, and then what was it, Blue Valley State? He played a football player. Some people say he is a little more jacked up. He was always a bigger guy, but when you saw him on Smallville, I think he's only like 41, 42. He's not that old. But I mean, he was in his 20. I mean, Smallville was 20 years ago, 20 something years ago. And when he showed up on Smallville, like I said, he's a bigger guy, but he's like super jacked now. I saw some people was like, is he on the juice? He might be on, I don't know. He doing something, but he's definitely a bigger guy than he was, but he is amazing. I watched both of the Reacher movies that Tom Cruise was in, and I actually like, some people are just Tom Cruise haters. I am not. But when you know the books and know how Reacher is described, Alan Ritchson that's what it is. He's supposed to be a big guy. I mean, obviously, I thought the action in the Reacher movies was really good, but Tom Cruise didn't feel like Reacher to me. I got to be honest about that. Although I really enjoyed the first Reacher movie, I thought the second movie was just okay. But then they announced that they were making the Reacher television series. I watched it last year. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And wow, so let's get into this season. So when they broke out last week, they had 3 episodes already up. They just put up another episode. So they've got 4 episodes on. If you have Amazon Prime, they got 4 episodes up right now. The Smallville cameos continue because last season, Kristen Crook she appeared in a few episodes. Actually, I had a video. For some reason, people are still watching that video. I made a video over a year ago talking about Kristen Crook, and she didn't really have that big a part. She only appeared in like 3 or 4 episodes. But Kristen Crook, it was good to see her though. The show's shot in Canada, so they use a lot of Canadian accents. Kristen Crook is Canadian. But this season, the Smallville cameos continue. They had Serinda Swan. Now, you may remember Serinda Swan from that horrible, and I have to be honest, it was absolutely terrible, as Mr. Charles Barkley says. She played Medusa on that Inhumans miniseries that aired on the ABC, and I was really hoping it was going to be good, but it wasn't her fault that it was bad, but she, bad wigs, bad CGI. They just didn't have the budget. Remember, Inhumans was supposed to be a movie, and then they say, "Oh, we're gonna make it a miniseries on television." So the Inhumans, she played Medusa on that, but she is part of Reacher's team this season, and someone that he kind of had a unrequited love with. Although I ain't gonna lie, now. Yeah, anybody that saw those two together was like, oh, they about to hook up. And like the second episode, they were tearing each other's clothes off, which I had no problem with. I was with it. I was like, all right, Richard, go on get it, bro. Go on get it. Cause Serinda Swan, like I said, she was on Smallville. She played Zatanna on Smallville. Actually, she was there around the same time that Alan Ritchson, they were doing like a Justice League thing. But yeah, Serinda Swan was there. And, as Zatanna, and like I said, Alan Ritchson was Aquaman on Smallville. So like I said, last season, Kristen Crook, this season, Serinda Swan, they're doing the thing, but it has broken records on Amazon. It is the most streamed show on Amazon. It's, the season 2, debut. Has taken the crown as the most watched show on Amazon of 2023. Now remember, Wheel of Time, season 2 has already been out. And of course, the show that a lot of people thought was going to be a massive hit, which was Citadel. Now Citadel is coming back. I thought it was good, but It was good. I wouldn't like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. But I do want to see more. I'm a big fan of the Russo brothers, like Captain America, Civil War, Avengers Endgame, and Infinity War. I thought they did amazing job. So, that it was enough to make me watch Citadel, but it didn't get the numbers. It did debut very strong, because a lot of people checked it out. And just like Wheel of Time, matter of fact, I did a video on that. Like Wheel of Time came out and people watched it, but a lot, the viewership as each episode came out it dwindled. I've been wanting to watch season 2 of Wheel of Time. Because of the way Wheel of Time season 1 made me feel, I was like, and I wasn't into the books, but to be fair, I had never read the Game of Thrones books until I watched the show. When I watched the show, it made me interested in checking out some of the books and stuff. And they got comics and all that kind of thing. But yeah, just like I've checked out some of the Reacher books, this is, like I said, Reacher is an amazing show. And I was like, I cannot say that enough. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. But are you a Reacher fan? Are you surprised that it looks like it's about to close out 2023 as Amazon's highest streamed show? But what do you guys think? Are you watching Reacher? Or if you are, what do you think about it? Get in the comments. Let me know. I'm out.